Morning, and we are here at Fox 4 with you. We are covering the aftermath of Hurricane Ian, but really the most important thing is we want to be here for you as your source of information for what you need to move forward day by day. Power outages, when your power is going to come back on, they are working on that. Water, food, and things like that. We've got all of it on our website. But
office wanted her to do was to clarify her remarks. They have not responded to us yet. I did speak to someone, Natasha, from FEMA, who says they don't have any sort of criteria like that anybody who has been impacted by this storm is encouraged to go and apply themselves to get aid however they may need it. Natasha?
yeah, I appreciate the context.
LCEC wants to remind you to stay away from down power lines as well. Turn off breakers until your power is restored and use generator safety. Now, they're heading to areas like Marco Island, Immokalee, Lehigh Acres, North Fort Myers, Cape Coral. Again, Sanibel and Pine Island, they're just not able to get there at this time. So again,
the Cape Coral Fire Department is responding to several fires at night caused by generators. As NBC2's Alexia Teropoulos reports, one family's home survived Ian only to be destroyed by a generator.
Chief Lamb wants you to remember these key things if you're running a generator near your house.
These generators, we want them about 20 feet away from your property, well ventilated, making sure that the wind direction and other things are pushing it away from your area.
And let it cool down before refilling it or storing it.
A generator is not worth your life.
He says also know the symptoms for carbon monoxide poisoning, which is a headache, fatigue, and nausea.
Several calls where people have been overcome by carbon monoxide, even small children.
Lee Health confirms 9 people have died of carbon monoxide poisoning in the storm's aftermath. That's why Chief Lamb suggests getting a carbon monoxide detector. Reporting in Cape Coral, Alexia Teropoulos, NBC2.
Camp of where the people who are being rescued from Fort Myers Beach are being dropped off. And guess what they have for you? They have actually hot food, not packaged food. And not just that, it's actually for free. Now, when I spoke to the owner of this food truck, he told me he's trying to feed as many people as possible.
You guys doing all right? Surviving?
At a time like this, they don't have money. If they have money in the banks, they still can't get to it.
After Hurricane Ian, a warm, hot meal is hard to come by. But right where people who were rescued from Fort Myers Beach were being dropped off, Dudley's Beachside Barbecue and more set up shop.
We have steak tips and hot dogs as well.
To feed the community for free.
They can't get to their debit cards. They can't get to the banks. They can't even get on mainland to get food. Some wait here 3 hours.
This steak right here was donated from the owner of Island Soul and Grill that was on Matt Lachey.
Marsha Barnhart, the owner of Dudley's Beachside Barbecue and more, tells me after the storm, he saw that his food truck survived. He wanted to put it to the right use, feeding the community in need.
It's the best food in the world, so I can tell you.
Now, this food truck is open from 9 o'clock in the morning to 7 o'clock at night. Way on the island, now blocked off.
This was made mutually by the rescue people, the OEC, the fire department, the sheriff, and the town. This is the best course to do for the short term.
Fort Myers Beach Councilman Bill Veach says right now the priority is searching for missing people.
The rescue people said that they can't clear an area when there's constantly people coming in and out. The town was also clearing rubble off of the streets, and they said that rubble may contain the remains of victims of the storm. And those remains are people's parents, grandparents, brothers, sisters. They deserve the respect.
Take a look at your screen right here. These 4 locations will be open daily starting this morning at 7:30. Mosquito Control, which is where we are off of Gunnery Road here in Lehigh Acres. Also Brooks Park at 50 South Road in Fort Myers. San Carlos Utility Site off of Cypress Point Road, also in Fort Myers. And then, of course, the Shell Factory off North Tamiami Trail in North Fort Myers. So these debris drop-off sites, they are open until 6:30 each night. And, of course, we've included all of that information when you head to our website right now, fox4now.com.
desperate cry for help, William Parsons and his crew of everyday volunteers.
Back then, I was a combat medic in the Army. There's a restaurant on it.
Now turned emergency responders for the nonprofit Patriot Emergency Response Team, delivering blankets and food to the community on Pine Island that has been trapped with no way to leave by Hurricane Ian.
I was a firefighter for 10 years, and I got trapped in a structure fire.
I have to imagine something as crazy as being trapped in a fire, and now you see families trapped on an island. Does that kind of correlate with you in your mind?
Absolutely, absolutely.
And it's what led William to meet Joanne Carrera.
We need tetanus shots.
And join her pledge to help the community of Pine Island.
I think we've got most of the people with medical issues off island. Those of us who are strong are here on island.
Strong, but also uncertain.
Are we going to survive? Are we going to make it?
I don't know. I think so. It's hard. We can't sleep. Sometimes there's litters and gunshot at night.
But with every new boat brings new supplies. From crews like Williams to this Pine Island marina.
I know everybody. I help disaster relief, the Army.
Morale continues to grow, and so do the strikes of good luck the people of Pine Island desperately need.
And then a truck came by, and they said, "You need anything?" And they were handing us stuff, and I said, "Do you have any bread?" And they handed me 2 loaves of freaking bread. I said, "Last night we were praying for fuel for a truck. We almost have 3/4 of a tank." Somebody donated fuel to us today.
Donations that are buying back Joanne's confidence.
So yeah, we'll make it. We're tough out here.
And fueling Williams' crew to keep going.
We're first in, last out.
Reporting on Pine Island, Colton Chavez.
Coordinators of the event is hoping a hot meal will give them a sense of normalcy.
It's a kind of a smorgasbord. They come here a little down, but before they leave, they got a smile on their face and full belly. You always know you want to improve morale. Fill somebody's stomach, improves their morale.
To help the folks get back to some semblance of normalcy, because for the next 6 months to 2 years, folks' lives are not going to be normal. There's going to be an uphill battle to get work, to get construction, to get labor.
Now, if you are fortunate to have any non-perishable items, you can actually donate them right here at the American Legion, Post 110 in Port Charlotte. In Port Charlotte, Brianna Brownlee, Fox 4.
Some of the most important things that you need to know is there is a curfew from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. for when people can be on the islands when they go. Also, there's no generators that are going to be allowed on the island. They say that that is a fire risk. Do not bring any sort of generators on the island on Sanibel if you choose to go tomorrow. I was also told that they are looking to set up a short-term and a long-term ferry service to get into Sanibel Island. No other update at that time as to what that could look like, but I'm sure that is going to come in the next couple days and weeks. There was also a Comcast representative who was there tonight giving some updates as far as when they can expect power to come back. She said that it is a long-haul process, and we don't know a timeline yet for when Sanibel residents can expect power to come back, but they are working on it. We also got a chance, and what you can expect going to the island. Again, some of the other things that I learned as far as EMS, there is going to be 1 ambulance that is going to be on the island for emergency situations. They're asking residents to just use their best judgment and stay safe if they are going to the island. It is still a very dangerous situation there, but as they said, they understand that business owners and residents need to go there to just get a glimpse of what the island looks like and take care of business if they have to. But
construction of that temporary bridge, they have already started construction for that, and they expect that maybe in 5-8 days at the latest, they're actually going to have a temporary road into Matlacha and then onto Pine Island.